Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here with the fraternal twins. So I have two fairy journals. These were both made with Fairies of Summer digital kit. They both have small box covers, but aside from that, they are very different. Okay, so this one here was the challenge journal for the September challenge. You can see that she is very, very full. I actually recommend that she become a shelf sitter journal where you would open it up and sit it on its side because it's beautiful from the side, especially with these the three little charms that we made out of this cereal box. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the journal that was made out of, this one was made out of the HP ink box. I love it. We didn't have to make a spine. We just used the box as it was. I covered it with first I did one piece of the dust ruffle, and then I added a piece of the eyelet, coffee dyed eyelet dust ruffle. I have a avocado dyed piece of a tablecloth here, and this is our little charm that we made from the thin poker chip, and we put pieces. This side's a sticker. This side is from the digital kit. We have a little key and a couple of little beads there, and fingernail polish on top to get the sparkle. Here we have one of the images from the digital kit. This is Fairies of Summer, and this was from wrapping paper. You guys might remember it was flowers and all kinds of sayings, and there were sayings. Some of them had things that sounded like they could be either butterflies or dragonflies or fairies, and hover on the flowers, aerial things with little rainbows flickering on their wings. So I put that on there. We added some of the glitter fingernail polish everywhere there were flowers, just to give it that little shine. The cool thing about the fingernail polish is it only leaves a little bit of glitter here and there, but it does leave the shine wherever you had put it. Okay, I popped this up and it's layered on top of some masking paper, and then this is some of the rescued wedding dress down here, and so I added that down there. I thought that would be really fun. Okay, we have a hitch post fastener, so an eyelet here and a hair tie that is keeping this closed. And we do have a little dangle bead there. And then this little girl, turned out chunky also, but lots of writing space. Okay, so we have one of the beautiful tags that we made in the mini challenge and the challenge. One of them went in here and one of them went in the other. I have a tag that's missing because I was using it for the other video. And here is the other tag that goes in the front. There are 5 of these throughout the journal that we made during the mini challenge and the challenge. Added the washi tape from Spectrum Art Studios and one of the images from the fairy kit. And that's going to just fit perfectly right here in this front pocket. And so now let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the journal. So here we have one of the bookmark size images in the front. And we have a little pull out here. And this opens from this side and it has the onion skin paper on there. I did go ahead and have this off the edge a little bit so that you could actually see that from here. We have a fabric tab from the fabric from the journal, the other journal that we made. And then lace here from Dollar Tree. Now here, this was a border tuck, and it was too hard to get things in and out, so I cut it, and then I made a tag for it. I've got the onion skin paper on the back. One of the images here, some lace, some of the curtain, and some of the fabric. Now, when I cut this down to fit in the pocket, I ended up with an open spot here. So I went ahead and made a little card to go in. So you're going to see these cards throughout the journal, and they are a file from Lindsay Zenor Nevermore Creations. From when I was on our design team, I spilled something on this, and it's her Pretty in Pink, I believe, collection. And I saved the page of cards because it was really actually very pretty. So I decided to use those in here. You're going to see them throughout. We've got an image from the digital kit, Summer Fairies, and a ticket on the bottom, and that just fits in there. Some graph paper that's been onion skin dyed. So the onion skin, you actually take the papery outside from the onions, okay? Not actual onion, but the papery side, and you boil that. And some of my papers turned out yellow, and some of them were pink. So anyway, here's another one of the digitals. This is from the digital kit, and all you need is faith, trust, and a little pixie dust, it says. You have a pull out, one of the cards from the cards that got spilled on. It's got a ticket and some lace. And then here we have the first of many of the journaling cards that I made, or tags, that I made out of the Cheers postcard. So it was a postcard, and I divided it into 3 pieces and made a variety of little cards out of those. We have some lined paper for journaling. So you're going to see this 3 times, where we've got the curtain, a piece of the curtain on the edge. One of the images, some washi, a word, and a ticket. We flipped this page over and made a pocket out of it, and we filled it with a little cutoff from one of the other images. This is one of the bookmark images with, it's been backed with lined paper. And then this was one of the cutoffs also from making the journal. And here we've got one of the Cheers postcard tags. And we flipped this up and made a peachy style cut there. This was in my stash, and there's some of that, my mom's handmade paper that she had in her stash. Some more onion skin. This is on the Holy Grail paper. Here we have another one of the spilled on cards and another Cheers postcard. We also have this card that we made, remember, with the ugly paper, and added one of the images from that, that die cut page. And so we added the image here, some of the pretty lace. We've got a lot going on this. And we stamped on the ugly paper. It wasn't really ugly. It was just, it needed an upgrade. So this was in my stash. It had the little fairy. I added the butterfly washi. And underneath it flips up, and you've got some journaling space there. Some more lined journaling space with some stamping and distressing. Here we've got the center of the signature. We added some beads, and we made this little card charm for the center of the signature. A couple of pages. Here we have one of the tags from the mini challenge in the challenge. I made tags. You could make whatever shape or whatever you wanted, but I made tags. Another one of the images from that, let me show you real quick. It's from this sticker, and we cut this off, and it had, like, that butterfly was right there. So we cut that off, and we were able to use it, and it's really thin. Okay, here we have a little double pocket that we built. This right here, this second pocket, is just a strip, and then this one is on top of it, but we left it open all the way to the bottom, but it gives us two separate pockets. We have this dragonfly, and I stamped with my postage stamp and another word stamp on there. I love the way that turned out. And then we have our little ticket here. And then here we have the big part of the, see, it was a postcard with the dragonflies, and we have the postmark stamp and the word stamp here. These images are they're part of the Fall Fairies digital that is coming soon. And there's our little bookmark fairy. Here we have some onion skin dyed paper with music, some of the rescued wedding dress, and one of the images. And this is a flip-flop, so you've got spot to write there. Some writing paper with stamping and washi tape. Here we have this cute little lace pocket made out of the curtain, and it's full. It has one of the images from the spilled on file or page. It has a music card with one of the images from that sticker die cut thing. Card thing. Some lace and some of the curtain at the top, an image of the fairy, and it is backed with the this one is backed with one of the cards, and it was a card that didn't go along with the theme at all. Then we have this is from the ephemera, and it is a little envelope and a little card that goes inside of it. And so, there we go. And that just sits right there in the front. And you see it's got 3 of the fairies are on the front of that. I love that. Then we open this up. We got some more journaling space and behind the flip. Here we have a pocket also from one of the ephemera pages. It's a receipt, and it's from the digital kit. We have one of the tags that I punched out with a little heart and a fairy with some lace. The Canterbury bells is another spilled on paper. And then this is a paint chip, and it's backed with the onion skin paper. So when you make a mini book, it's pretty much the same as making a large book. I still want to have all the things. So here we have a little flip, and on the flip I've added these 2 little tags, one on each side. We've got this one from the Cheers postcard. You can write on the back. And then we've got this one that is a little tag that I printed out, or that I punched out, sorry, with my one of my tag punches. A long time ago I punched that out. Graph paper. This is the flip. Inside we have a Build-A-Pocket, so it's part fabric. It has this image here, and that made us a bigger pocket. We have one of the Cheers postcards. This one just has the image and then some fabric and lace for the tag topper. Here, this is a stamped image. Here's another piece of the curtain, and you see the word. Now these words were from the branding strip, so they were right here, and so I was able to use them. We got a ticket also. On the back of this pocket we have another fabric pocket, and this one is holding this cute little fairy music page. Okay, So here we have one of the bookmark images, and inside of it, it has one of the dragonfly note papers. We got some fabric here, image right up here at the top, graph paper, digital, lined paper, another one of these tags. This one has the little gnome. I don't know him. We have a belly band here, build a belly band. It wasn't quite long enough, so we added this one in. Then we have this. This is the other part of one of these postcards, okay? And I took it and I made it into a tag, and it fits perfectly in this belly band, belly band, along with one of these images. You'll see I distressed a lot of this journal. I know you're all shocked. Okay, so here I folded this paper in half and made a pocket. So it's attached at the top, and inside we have one of the Cheers postcards. So this is the whole postcard. We got a Cheers postcard with the images on the front and a butterfly. And on the back we have a flower and an image and from the digital. Onion skin paper, another belly band. This time we have one of the bookmarks in it. This is the cutoff piece from that little fairy flip that we had over there, and a little piece of washi. Butterflies, I think, are awesome to be able to use in a journal. So here we have our center signature. Again, we have a little fairy card and some beads, and the beads hang off the bottom if you like. Here we've got another paper clip on a flip. And so let's go ahead and pull these off. Here we've got some of the fairy music backed with onion paper and a little collage. Yeah, remember we had a flip here for journaling, and then you've got another Cheers postcard here. So you could take a lot of this ephemera out of here and put it in as you use it if you wanted to. We have a long belly band here and another Cheers card. This one has a floral that was in my stash. We have our little pocket here, and this time we have this little card that we've done the collage on, and you can have journaling space in the back of that. And we have a little butterfly note paper, and so it gives you some more journaling space right there. More of the Dollar Tree lace. We've got some more lined paper. Here we have another flip. This time we've got one of the little seed packets for sweet peas. That was the papers that got spilled on. Here we built a top tuck and just added some of the fairy music. This little fairy Shutsky, that's the fairy music that will be in the Autumn Fairy digital kit. Okay. So here we go. We have a card made with the cutoff from one of the inside cover sheets, along with some napkin. And that's just here on a little paper clip. Love these little paper clips. Perfect for mini journals, I think. Here we have a flip with a fabric flip inside. And then tucked in here we have a little one of those cards, and I think this was the flamingo. Anyway, we've got rescued wedding dress lace here and a collage. You have a little pink jar with your fairy that you caught in the jar, and then you have some journaling space on this little piece here. You know what? Let's add that over here. Here we have a border tuck, and you've got the other piece from another one of those postcards, and you've got a little collage going on here. You have a border tuck that you can put something in there. Here we have a paper ruffle, and it has some of the music in here. Here's our other it says, "If I'm honest, I have to tell you that I still read fairy tales and I like them best of all. Audrey Hepburn." And you have a flip here. Journaling space. Pocket. This, when I bought stamps at one time, this was the sticker. After you used all the stamps, you still had that sticker. Here's another one of the bookmarks. And another one of those cards. So you'll see there's some lace, grungy lace pages in here. Music there. Center of the signature. The other dragonfly tag. We have a little envelope or tuck spot thing that is holding a Cheers card in the pocket. Here we have, this was from the Happy Mail that I got, that I was like, oh, I have to save that. So I put it in here. And we have a little tag from a receipt. And we have another one of those pages. This time we have a heart and a butterfly on the front. Some more writing space, another flip. This time we have the heart and the butterfly, and you've got the flip up journaling space. Flip. Here's another one of these cards from the mini challenge and the challenge. You have another flip here. And this is the back. So in the back, you have the last one of these cards. Fits perfectly in here. And the little Cheers card with a butterfly. So that is the HP ink box turned into a journal. And now we have my challenge journal. So this one was made out of a box that we got that had the new storage for my computer in it. We made a charm dangle here, and so like the other one, it's made out of a poker chip. It's hung by a bullpen, and then this is one of the pieces from the necklace that I had picked up at Goodwill on vacation this summer. We did add fingernail polish to the fairy image here, which is from the digital. It's on book paper and on green paper. This is a beautiful, it is a beautiful embellishment that was made from Jessica over at Paper Terrace. And this was in my Patreon Happy Mail, and so I put it on here. We added some roses with the fingernail polish, some lace, and some bling at the top. The cover is so fun. It is this beautiful, like upholstery fabric, and it's a 3 signature 5-hole pamphlet stitch with a hitch post fastener with a charm on it. I think this book should sit on a shelf probably like this, because I think that is gorgeous. And yet there are places that you can put things in here. So right inside I have, this is from a time card. We broke the time card up and put it here, and there's tags in here also. This is a little, this is from the rounds. There's several, oh my gosh, I hope I remember all the things that we made. But this was rounds, where we used things that were round. Added an image, some lace, and some button. And that's actually a paper button that was part of that charm. Okay. Here we have a little spot that you can put something. And this right here was made with our stickers. And so remember, everything had to be the base, the elements. So there's some of that handmade paper, some onion skin paper. This was our envelope element, and we made a double, actually it's a double tuck here, and then we added a second piece to it. This is part of the paint chip, and that just fits right in there. There we go. And here we have this little fun tuck that we made from that. This was our unusual, and it was where we took the paper off the top of the chipboard, some fabric and a bling and a ticket up here. Here's, we used the dandelion, dragonfly paper, onion skin paper. Here's our little tab that we made out of a box, piece of a box. Okay, here is a tag made out of a sticker. Put on some paper. There's that. And we've got, this is backed with onion skin paper. And we've got onion skin paper. We did stencil with the little fairy in this one. Here is our flip out flap. Here we have a tag, and that was a sticker. Some paper lace added here. This is our little, made out of envelopes, our little folder there. And here is one of our sweet little fairy images that was on it was in my stash. And then here we have fairy floss paint chip, and on the back we added this little pocket. Okay, and there's a place here that you could have a second little thing in here. Okay, so that goes back in here. Here's our first charm made out of the box. Okay, it's got bling around it. This is our beautiful tag that we made in the mini challenge, and we added it onto the envelope flap here and made it also another double tuck. Here's our envelope over the page tuck with another sticker that we turned into a tag. And this side, it has a double tuck on for the envelope on that side. Here we have a little tuck, and it's just got a couple of some tags and things from my stash. This was in my stash also. We've got a couple of these flowers that we used. So this right here, this pulls up, and you've got a little card. This is our handmade paper. We made it into a little pocket, and that comes down like that. And then on this side we have a belly band, and this is made out of items out of my stash. Got that cute little dragonfly that we added right there. We have a fabric pocket here. This is the little thing we made out of torn book paper, and it has, you know what, I wonder if we can, we'll just put that in there, so at least there's something in there. So we have our little postcard card here, little flinch card. Up here we have a tag we made out of the box, and that fits in there. So this is the winding tag. It winds around. We made a tag out of book page. And then this also opens. Got little places to put things, and it's held closed by one of those cute little paper clips. That goes in that pocket. And then down here, we have a pocket over here, library pocket with the library card. And then here we have a little pink ticket with our sweet little fairy on it. Okay, and that just fits in here in between two signatures. So here's the next signature. We have our little charm that we made. So there's a paper charm with the little charm on the bottom, and we have bling wrapped around to get the gold. Here we have some pages. So we, it's really kind of cool. We put her here and she came through on this side. So we have, you'll see little fairies stenciled throughout. Here is, oh, this is Happy Mail. So this was a Happy Mail tag that Jessica sent me, and then we decorated it with our 3 things. We added a pocket on the back and put a pocket in, put some onion skin dyed paper inside this cute little pocket, and put that little pocket inside this pocket, and put all of that inside this pocket. This was also Happy Mail. It was in the Happy Mail. So there's, and then we decorated the front of that. More onion skin dyed paper. Another tag. This one actually is a bookmark made out of the box, the cereal box. Okay, so this was strips of paper. We had to make something out of strips of paper, and I made this little grid thing, put it in the very center of the journal, and it gave us a double tuck. Here's one of our rounds. So this was made out of something round. We've got just a couple of extra little things over here that are added in. Here we have another piece of the paint chip and a couple more tags. Then we also have one of our little teeny tiny envelopes with one of our teeny tiny little cards inside of it. And it's tucked into the flower and the butterfly here in, right in there. Okay. We have another one of our little charms here in the center. Here's one of our time card tags. This one is the one that has the little top tuck. You can put a little ticket in there. And we have this cute little tag hanging down just for something different. That goes right in there. Onion skin paper. Here's a homemade paper, and it has a flip-flop of onion skin paper inside of it. You just have to tuck that down. Okay, there's another one of those red flowers from my stash. Over here we've got a tuck space from that homemade paper, and inside we have a cute little note paper. Okay, little note paper pad. That fits right in there. Doily, and there's that. So now we're on the last signature. We've got another one of the charms. This one has a key on the bottom of it. And here we have our banner paper clip that we made out of our stickers. We have a little fold over there. And then on this side we have a cute tag that we made. Oh, actually, this is the guest check, and it's a flip up. Okay. So guest check was made on ticket day. So this banner clip is helping to hold that down. Here's another one of the time card pieces. I love the way those turned out. This is an envelope that was Happy Mail. Okay, an envelope that was Happy Mail. And then this right here has a tag, and it's got onion skin paper on the back. Little paper, little dragonfly paper, belly band with card under it. This was the one where we added strips, so that must have been strip day, the day we were making strips. So here we have a double pocket. Again, this was made on I believe it was made on strip day. A tag and a ticket. Here we have, this is inside this little pocket right here. This comes undone here. Okay. And it's a little envelope for you to put something that you want to keep inside of it. Okay, so it has a place for you to put something special. And then this just ties in a bow. This goes over. We've got a butterfly here. So down here, this is a little pocket with, it's got just a little tag that was cut out of receipt. We have a little ticket here. Then we have one of the Maddie tickets from Spectrum Art Studio, and I've decorated that with at least 3 items, collaged it. And then over here we have a paper clip, and that is holding in our other cute little card with the little fairy on it. Okay. Another stenciled fairy. Here we have the cute little kids. And this is a pocket that you can put something in, and then you can also put something in this little pocket. Okay. And here we have our other little charm. There's the other side of the Happy Mail envelope. This was made with a sticker. And then inside we have a belly band, and it's holding a little note paper thing that we made just with some of the scraps we had. And the front is collaged. So if you push it down and then pull it back up, you'll should catch that stuff just right. So here is a book page pocket, and we've put it onto a page, and it's been stamped, and it's got a little image and some fingernail polish, and we did stenciling, or not stenciling, we distressed or colored in using the sponge and our distress inks. This is a little matchbook notebook that you can put something in, and then you've got your little ticket that we made using the tracing wheel and the hole punch. Okay. So this fits in here just like that. So lots of fun things. Here's the other piece of that ticket, and we made a pocket out of it, and this little May card fit perfectly in there. And it was in my stash. There was a little baggie of things that I had collected that I thought would work in these journals, and so I used those in both to make items for both of the fairy journals. So here we have one of the little cutoff pieces. There's some more of that time card that has a little tag topper. We tied this around and let it hang. This pocket is glued down on one side, flipped over and glued down on the other side. And then we have, it's backed with onion skin paper. Here we have a little bookmark, some paper, and a little card that you can write on. And those are all waiting for you in the back of the journal. And here we have, hand in hand with fairy grace, we will sing and bless this place. William Shakespeare. Okay, so that is my fairy challenge journal. So I'm going to call this one Summer Fairy Challenge Journal. Okay, Summer Fairy Challenge Journal. Okay, and this one will be Summer Fairy Journal 2. Okay, so Summer Fairy Challenge Journal, Summer Fairy Journal 2. They have a lot of pages. I'm not even going to count them. I know this one has more than 60. And so you can look in the description box of the listing if you'd like to. These are listed in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop. And I hope that they find a new home. And I hope that whoever that is, wherever that is, that they enjoy them very, very much. So very, very chunky, very fun, and yeah. Which one is your favorite? What was your favorite that you saw? And if you're still here, thank you so much. I want to remind all of you that finished your July journals, that the VIP is Wednesday, and your invitations are going out today, and you'll find some of the digital will probably already be there, and I will be adding to it as it gets totally finished. I'm hoping that you get to see and you get inspired and you enjoy. So that's the collaboration of Dear Julie Julie and Kara Brandon Creations, where she made a kit and I made a kit for 5 days, so 5 pages. And day 1, you take Dear Julie Julie and Kara's and you make a project and you share it on day 1, which is the 22nd. Day 2, you share on the 23rd. Day 4 or day 3, the 24th, and so on for 5 days. And then on the 6th day, you're going to show what you made all together. So if you made a journal, you show that. There will be a playlist that you can add your items to, and you can share them in both the Dear Julie Julie Facebook group and Kara's Facebook group. I have put the fall collab kit, the fall flora and fauna, all the sunflower kits, the French card kit, and a few others on sale for 50% off through Tuesday, the 21st. So if you want to join in, we'd love to have you. And so we're looking forward to it. We've had a lot of fun when we've done these before. So cheer them on, those that make videos. I know we have a couple people that this is their first time that they're going to make videos. So cheer them on and let's have a great time. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and find something to celebrate every day. Go watch one of these videos because, of course, YouTube really likes it and it really does help my channel. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.